Whoa, what's going on, everybody? We have the new Illuvium Dev Blog here for September 2022. We're gonna jump right into it. This is an amazing picture, by the way. Have a look at this. Absolutely stunning. I love the artwork of Illuvium. So, the intro. September was a chaotic month, and it will probably precede an outwardly quiet October. That tends to be the general cadence as we deliver products and build others simultaneously. We released updates for Eluvium Arena and the Illuvidex, which took a lot of our time. Thank you for that, by the way. Private Beta 2 is amazing. The new Illuvidex is amazing as well. I can't wait till we have the sale for the Illuvitars. Other things were also happening in the background. We also learned a lot of lessons that will help speed things up in the future. Awesome to hear. Alrighty, here we go. Eluvium Arena. Let me just turn down the music a little bit. I can't hear my own voice. Alrighty. So, jumping into the Eluvium Arena. Releasing Private Beta 2 Arena 0.2.0 was a significant milestone with a great reception. The feedback has been helpful so far. By the way, if you have any feedback, you can post that in the feedback section in the official Illuvium Discord. If you don't have Private Beta 2 access yet, you can also get that in the official Illuvium Discord by being active in there. There's a weekly trivia event where there is just beta keys being thrown around. Many optimizations in the background. Most of them are not even in the live patch right now. 2.1, but we expect them to be ready soon. And as we have seen with 2.1, the patches, they roll out very fluently, just like hotfixing. You don't need to re-download, at least for the small fixes. We've recently added some big brains to the team that have done a fantastic job. That's perfect. And the bug rate was high, but has dropped, allowing more time and more incredible features. Yes, augments, checkpoints, all that stuff. So good. We're getting closer every day to achieving our goal of the first ever cinematic quality auto battler. Yeah, definitely. Highlights. Major rework of the VFX system. Increase frame rate on lower spec machines. I personally have not seen that. I feel like Private Beta 2 is more hard on my computer than Private Beta 1 has been, but I might be wrong. Texture size has been reduced. Better communication between server and client. Technical stuff. Fewer errors, much smoother experience. Changes of the attributes and abilities to give more freedom for the behavior of the next Illuvials. UI changes to clarify information and goals, significant improvements to the server connection. And it resulted in bugs dropping by a magnitude. Yeah, I've experienced that. I have like at least 10 times less crashes, maybe 20 times less crashes. 2.2 won't arrive in October, but if you have a low-end machine, the wait is worth for it. Alrighty, so we are getting more optimization for low-end machines. That's nice to hear. Illuvium Overworld. Some delays. Crimson Waste isn't so significant because we have learned many lessons and improved our workflows. Getting faster and faster and faster. This is still a very fresh team, right, Illuvium? They are a huge team with so many talented core contributors, but they're still like a very fresh assembled team, and they like constantly they're improving their workflow and getting faster and better and more efficient. Highlight: Sanctum Mesa in its final state for the upcoming beta. Nice. Sanctum Mesa is the hub, the community hub, where you're gonna have shops and all the different game modes to jump in. That's basically the main town from where you start all your journeys. You travel to the different regions and all of that. Crimson Waste had extra work done to improve all aspects. Implemented a leaderboard so players can compete for the best runs in Overworld. That's really cool. instead of giving real NFTs, because they are not there yet in the beta. Capturing is nearly completed, with many resist animations now implemented. Dynamic hair is implemented. All the signature rigs and 80% of the idle animations are complete. Extra work on the Crimson Waste battle board. The battle boards look so freaking cool. And a general UI polish. Nice. Note, there are many features in the overworld that won't be able in the first private beta, obviously. I want to stress that we aim for some of the core features, but not all of them. Makes sense, right? It's still a private beta. It's not the final game yet. We're deliberately holding back some story and game mechanics. Yep. The Illuvium story is one of the best kept secrets in the internet. If you're lucky enough to get a spot in the beta, please use it to help us improve those features with a quality feedback. By the way, I was lucky enough to get 5 spots in the private beta. Yesterday I played a TFT versus Kieran and with some other people. And I didn't manage to get first place, but I scored higher than Kieran. He was pretty... he wasn't in his best shape, I would say. He was a bit sleepy and whatever. But that helped us secure all those private beta spots, and I will be giving them out on probably my YouTube channel, maybe on Twitter. So make sure to follow and subscribe on YouTube, because only subscribers will be able to get some of those overworld private beta spots. More for that, probably in the next video. We'll see. Illuvium 0, a lot of progress has been made on the art and gameplay. We finalized all regions, so we only need to test internally before releasing it to the public. I'm sure that is very good news to most of you. In the background, we've been working on some awesome ideas for cosmetic, customization and monetization. Nice. Highlights, our team finalized all the region art, dev team integrated all the region art. We added more gameplay improvements. UI improvements are ongoing, and conceived additional research items to give more variety, especially with cosmetics. Cool. Illuvidex. The Illuvidex is relatively mature now. Most of the work done was to hotfix or polish aspects of the recent release. Yeah, the new Illuvidex is perfect. Like, that's 10 times better than OpenSea, and there's also no gas fees, so I love the Illuvidex. That's next level, especially for an Ethereum-based NFT game. It's so nice to step down to that layer 2 and have no gas fees. Highlights, production deployment, move all testing to a new test net, improved analytics and fraud detection, hotfixes 2.1 is in development already, account areas in support of Illuvitars, transferred to layer 1 functionality. That's really nice. You will be able to get that stuff to layer 1. Land region, map filtering, wallet link offers bids on the listed items, which is also really nice, so you can actually put offers on the land and stuff that you want to buy. Illuvitars. That's a big one for me. I'm looking so forward to Illuvitars. Now the exclusive focus of the web team, we're starting to get through the tasks. Illuvidex required some updates in preparation for the sale, and now that they're complete, we have a clear path in front of us. Perfect. Let us know what that is. The bonding flow is nearly completed. The minting flow is nearly completed. Purchasing is on the way. Trading on the Illuvidex is now relatively trivial. With all the work done on Illuvidex, this should go fast. The launch party page is fully designed and relatively simple to execute. The only area not heavily underway is collections piece. However, we postponed that because the scoring system wasn't finished and the overall work is simple. So the album feature, I guess, is what that means. It's not heavily underway, but it's still underway. Play account. I've added playback to the list because there have been improvements for the launch of Private Beta 2 and Illuvitars. There isn't much to do here, but it completes the user's journey. Highlights, added the ability to change the ranger name. Thank you. Finally can represent my Illumination channel on the leaderboards. Added the ability to update profile pictures for Illuvitars. Nice. Streamlined play app to make it easier to update games in the future. Previously this was a manual process. Account areas and wallet link. Nice. Illuvium launcher. While this is still something for the future, I added it back to the updates, as the updates will come faster. For now, it's still in the UX UI process. Highlights clarified and improved the use of flows to follow for multiple games. Added the ability to easily add extra games to both coming soon and new release section. Perfect. Launch cinematic. Oh, that's gonna be such a good cinematic trailer. I love cinematic trailers. All since World of Warcraft, the vanilla classic trailer, I've been hooked to stuff like this. This is one of my favorite things in gaming in general. Highlights. Animation work for many scenes started, while voice work hasn't begun yet. We have sourced the talent required. Alrighty, so voice actors have been hired. There were minor story updates and dialogue tweaks, but nothing major. Look dev for lightning on the way. I don't know what that means. All significant art assets are exported and ready. Note, we've tried to ensure parity between the original story and what we're building here. However, with an evolving project that isn't even in open beta, expect there will be some retcon. Sometimes new ideas are just too good not to be implemented. I agree. Merchandise store. While we don't have a launch date yet, we hope to have something available before Christmas. That is awesome to hear. However, we will not reduce quality, get things out faster. High quality, no matter the price. Like, the price in sense of time. I hope they're not gonna be too pricey. We have narrowed down our suppliers to one in the Netherlands. But we have also looked for a factory based out of Portugal. More info on this soon. Highlights. Development progress is nearing future complete state. We have completed the essential apparel collection and the Illuvials collection is 80% complete. Plushies are currently being worked on and are around 50% complete. Wow, that's so amazing. That's so cool. The packaging designs are complete. We want all merchandise unboxing to feel like a fantastic experience. Yes, sir. Some other cool things in development are metal plates for Illuvitars and a small range of Illuvials, plus an art book. Wow. People are gonna go ham on that merch, including me. That's gonna be really nice. I wanna put stuff back there, like a metal plate or something, of my favorite Illuvitar, of my profile picture. Gonna go right there behind me. General update story. We're beginning to drip feed some story elements soon in a way that is not quite interactive, but should be fun to experience. Nice. Can't wait to get my hand on some story. Nobody knows anything, I think. There's still a lot of work required here, but we don't have much time to do it, so it's time to put on our big boy pants. Yeah. Infrastructure, nothing groundbreaking here. We have a mature infrastructure which mainly does what we want and requires little upkeep. We're still building it out as requirements arise, but this is one area where we spend a lot of time up front, ensuring we took the right path. Awesome. On a tangential note, some other departments require to build fast from day one. We have a bit more tech debt built up than we need to clear though. We're still planning on building while cleaning, but if some areas slow down, it will be because they must ensure the final product scales well. Alrighty, and we are already on the summary. September was fun. The community saw new content and experienced how far we've come in many ways. While internally, we have changed our focus to new products and goals. We're trying to find ways to improve communication while having a decentralized group of contributors worldwide. It's a challenge, I am sure. It seems like a huge challenge, but it seems like the team is up for it. Like it's amazing to be on this journey with everybody and see the process. I'm really glad that Illuvium lets us be part of the building process and not just stealth it. They have so much transparency. I've never seen that in any project before. We're confident that everybody will soon see the scope and vision we have for Illuvium. Some of us can imagine it, but we don't really know it yet. So I'm really excited to see the real scope that Aaron, his brothers, the whole team has planned out for this. Aaron sometimes hypes us up so much that we kinda Can't believe already it's gonna be the most amazing thing ever, but it's gonna be nice to see some actual concrete facts. It isn't just a game. It is a home where millions can have fun, interact, and build experiences together. The core needs to be just right, and we appreciate your patience on the journey. And we appreciate you, Illuvium. Thank you for bringing us on this journey. I, for one, don't have any stress at all anymore. I'm the most relaxed in forms of like updates and progress and everything. Like everything I got right now makes me so happy, and I don't even need more, and there's so much more to come, so I'm just chilling and I'm so happy. Release order. That's a nice one. That's a nice one to see. I'm glad they put this still in. Illuvium 0 Alpha is the next one on the list. Then we got Private Beta 2 Overworld. Wowie. Oh, I can't believe we're gonna play the Overworld soon. That's so cool. Merch store, next. News Hub, Illuvitars, Private Beta 3 Arena. That's gonna take like, I think 2 months at least. And then we got the launcher. Wow, that's insane. So what? Illuvium 0, so we can play another game. Then we got the Overworld is another game. Then we got all 3 games basically in Private Beta to play, or in Alpha. We got a merch store, so we can finally get some plushies and some stuff. And we get a news hub, or I guess you don't have to search Discord so much anymore. You have like a nice hub to have all the next news. And then we are already on Illuvitas and Private Beta 3 with PvP included. So, wow. Just looking at this, I'm so excited for the future. Take your time, Illuvium. I really appreciate that you guys put out the absolute best quality. And yeah, I think I speak for most of the community that we don't even care how long it's taking, because we know how good it's gonna be. Thank you so much for tuning in for those patch notes. I hope it helped you a bit so you don't have to read it yourself, and you could read them with me and we could check them out together. I see you soon, and stay tuned. Subscribe for that Overworld Private Beta. I got 4 Private Beta keys to give away, and it's gonna probably happen on YouTube or Twitter. Either way, if you subscribe on YouTube, you will be notified. Have a nice day.